Hello, welcome back. Last time I solved two puzzles. One was easy, one was hard, and then I attempted the third one, which I was not able to figure out. I got a hint about this from someone, and I think I know at least kind of what I'm doing with it now. This, maybe? So I basically just did not examine all of the level geometry that I needed to. Now wait, something's missing here. I did that backward. There is an important part of the level that I just did not notice before. So I do want to do this kind of rolling move, I think. Then, not quite that far. You go there. Sausage rolling mechanics are one of the hardest things for me to think about, but that's a spot where I can get off that sausage and finally use this ladder. Now that one up there is still kind of stuck, but I can get it out by doing something like this. And I think everything should be pretty simple from then on. Yeah, works just like I pictured. Cool. Alright, you can cook normally. The entire puzzle is just how to get to the ladder, so the name is appropriate. You come here and go... okay, fine. As always, movement is kind of awkward. It's interesting how this game manages to be largely about its super awkward control scheme and still make that work, because usually that's not something you want to design a game around, but somehow this one does it just fine. Alright, cool. Cold ladder done, so I believe that's 3 more puzzles in World 3 to do. None of which have I looked at. This one's closest. Let's see it. I might have actually looked at this very briefly. The name rings a bell. Alright, so 3 sausages, just go there. Looks simple. Now the problem is... there's a couple of them. Alright, so this is obvious enough. That lets me get there. And push you down. Sure, I can do that, and I can do this. But that doesn't quite do the job. Also, I have another sausage to get down. I don't feel too good about that move yet. Yeah, no, just easier to get it out like this. Oh, I see. All you want is... no, not that. Okay, so I'm going to have to... do something complicated. I can do this to get there. But then what? Then I have a problem, because there's no place to oh yeah, there is. Yeah, that's simple. Okay. It might be a little hard to get the sausage out of that location, but maybe not. Okay. So I think if I put my fork here and push this way, that one will actually fall, right? Yeah, it doesn't come along because it was supported by the fork. Okay. So this is all fine so far. Question is, how do I get that sausage out of that location? Not like that. Probably like this. Right? Seems fine. Okay, done, right? Pretty sure that's all I needed. Okay, you, just move. Sure, that's fine. I can stab that one, get it out of there, nice and easy. Even a space that looks pretty big and open in this game ends up feeling extremely tight and claustrophobia-inducing. Just because sausage fork gets in the way so much. Alright, well that was simple. Not nearly as demanding on the sausage rolling as a lot of the others I've just done. So I might be saving the biggest and hardest for last by not doing this one now, but it might be simpler than it looks. Somehow I don't feel like that's going to be another Great Tower level puzzle. It's tall and I need to do some repeating action, but hey, wait a minute. What is this part of the stage for? Was this ever part of a puzzle? These grills were used for cold sausage. I don't remember this area right here being used for anything. Maybe it's just extra for accessing stuff, but it seems like... Was this not? It seems like everything here is constructed of parts of puzzles you have to do, but I feel like I'm missing one over there. Alright. Oh, I see. So that, the checkerboard pattern over there is part of this. So basically sausages can go across easily. This is too high. So I'm assuming if I do this... Yeah, it just climbs right back up the ladder. Okay. Okay, I have a few ideas. I'm gonna have to get back there somehow, though. Okay, so since I have to climb back up this ladder and end here, unless I'm rolling a too high sausage back somehow, which I find unlikely, that would imply that the last two moves I need to make are rolling this sausage to the west across this burner. So this one needs to remain uncooked until I'm ready to exit. Because I can't just walk up to the ladder. Stephen will not get on burners willingly. Now, I think I pushed the horizontal sausage off the wrong way. Oh, this is going to be unpleasant. I kind of see how it goes. So second last thing I need to do, still wish I had a cursor that I could use to point. There are ways I could get one, but I'm not going to do them now. Maybe I can demonstrate instead. Like this. So imagine the horizontal sausage is in Stephen's row 2 to my east. I'll push it that way, get off here, step down, roll it that way, get off there, get back on this, and then roll back that way. So what I need to do is get that sausage, this one here, into just the right place. I think I actually want to push it this way, don't I? No. What if I were to put it there, put this here, roll this way, and then that way. Oh, done. Okay, well that was simple. Wow. Okay, so today's the day of easy puzzles. Right up until this one, which I'm guessing is going to be a thing. Cold gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sausages. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 pairs of burners there. A setup that doesn't let me go up this ladder and get anywhere. I can only go down this ladder. This is a one-way. Because if I press north, I can't turn that way. If I press south, he just goes down the ladder, and then I can't climb the ladder facing the other way. All right. So I could stab those and carry them around if I wanted to for some reason. In order to dismantle this tower, I'm going to have to do... I'm unable to push it west because I can't face like that because of the ladder. So it'd have to be pushed like that. Okay, well that's enough room for 2 fully cooked sausages. Huh. But then what? Okay, so let's not worry too hard about the future. Now, problem is... Well, there's a few problems here. I can't actually move to the west from here with this sausage arrangement. Does anything different happen for rolling sausages if I have one stabbed? I can't quite test that here. If I have a sausage stabbed, is there any way I could get up this? No. Nope, that would not help. I don't feel like the things that I did there have gotten me anywhere. That's an alternate way I can dismantle this tower. So what? Don't really know what I'm doing. Just playing around and understanding the bounds of the puzzle a little better. That doesn't help at all. No place to unstab. That just loses it. Okay. Well, there's one place I can stab a sausage, which is there. But why do I want to? Well, also here. But why would I want to? Okay, so what arrangement? An arrangement that would allow me to get... Oh, wait. Well, couldn't I just use one here? Just ignore all that. That does let me get over here. Okay, I'm over here. What am I going to do with that? I don't know. And I can only really do that once. So if that's a one-way trip, I need to carry most of these sausages along with me. I think my last action is going to be to push a sausage that's here, that was at the bottom of the tower, onto those burners after having made the trip all the way around here. So let's assume that it's okay to leave one uncooked sausage behind in this area. So what that would mean... is I think something like... Oh wait, I can push that. Like that. That's what I wanted. Right. Okay. That's a start. But I've done it wrong. That is not how that's done. There are actually a lot of problems with this. What if I do that now? I can imagine this working. I think. I'm able to do that. The problem is there are too many sausages right here. Like with this arrangement with 2, I can't actually get over to that platform now because I can't step onto this one here because I just roll backward. So it has to be exactly 1 that's rolling over there. Okay, so what I probably want to actually do is this. Yeah, that seems good. Sure. Then from that position, I need to do this for some reason. Or so it's implied. This is weird. It has to be exactly that tall for this to work. What happens if I roll a sausage off there? That? I can lose my fork? Do I want to lose my fork? I don't know, maybe? Can't go anywhere from here. This is definitely going to be very complicated. Oh boy. So that doesn't help at all. There's nothing I can do from here. Once I'm down here, can I do anything? Like anything at all? Hey. I can do that, which gets me stuck. So the only way I'm getting across here is that the Tower of Sausage is exactly that high in exactly that position. I don't really have any wiggle room on that. Pushing it over there means I can't interact with it anymore. Huh. So if I would roll this way, it's something. Now I can't get on that anymore. If I'd roll this way, okay, that seemed right. So that tower down there might just be misdirection. Ooh, that's fine. Alright, so 4 sausages here. It's probably going to be more complicated than what I'm doing right here. Yeah, because that only half cooks each of them. Okay, okay, well, that seems solvable, right? Push there. Oop, move up here. Oh, wait, shoot. Not quite what I wanted to happen. Well, that's not going to work. So yeah, problem is if I put that down there, getting that off where it needs to go is hard, but maybe not impossible. That seemed fine. That was okay. This is kind of close, but I need to be able to roll one more. And how would that ever happen? Are there other ways I can push this down there? Well, sure. But can I... I feel like I need to break it down a different way. Because, like, I don't like those 2 pairs of 2 sausages. Well, now wait. Let me try that again. That's there. No, not like that. Okay. Okay. That's all I need. Oh, well, this is simpler than I thought. Alright. Wow, that's surprisingly easy. Okay. Hey, now, Stephen, behave yourself. Wow. I did not expect to finish this world that quickly, unless I've missed a puzzle. Alright, done? Let's see what World 4 has to offer. Okay, this is a pain to navigate. It's just like working with ortho squares. And I don't like it any better. What did this say again? Oh yeah, that's right. Pillars seem to retain the purpose of annoying me. Really? Okay, fine. I'll push it the other way. Okay. Access to World 4. I kind of wonder what happens if I press R on this map, since that's undoable. Okay, it just takes me to the last puzzle I left. Pressing it again does nothing. Okay. I don't know how I would access puzzles that I've already solved. I guess on a new save file, but then you'd still have to clear them in order. Maybe that'll be a thing that becomes possible after finishing the game. Because it would be nice to be able to refer back to them at some point. Things get very dark and foggy here. I'm not sure how to interpret these red things on the ground. Is this... Are they flowers? Is this a swamp of some sort? I don't know. Alright, let's sample a puzzle here. Toad's Folly. The ground sounds weird. Oh. Cool. I see how this works, vaguely. Well, I kinda do. Wait, no, I really don't, actually, because these are all out of reach. When half of a sausage is on solid ground, things like my fork or my body or other sausages will not be able to pick them up. It seems like I only have access to one of these. There isn't like a hidden ladder here? No. So obviously I can do this. But so what? I don't have the means to move that horizontally. I need to rotate it. I need to rotate it. Got it. Gotta rotate. So in order to rotate, I can simply do this. Okay, so not exactly like that. Alright, so this is the first puzzle where rotation is required. Done. Now to get it off my head is easy. Okay, this is awkward and weird to think about, but there we go. Okay, sausage rotated. And then... Wait, I needed to keep that on my head to push this one off? Is that possible? Okay, so what does it prioritize? Do I push that off, or does that push the sausage off my head? I push it off. Okay, good. That makes sense. Alright, and that takes it off my head. So maybe it's not so much about rotation as it is about just stacking sausages. I could believe that. So I need to stack 2 here. Somehow. so there's that. I see no reason that process couldn't work again. I just have to get two on top of each other. That's going to push that off. Alright, so I need to prepare that somehow. I could probably just stick it over here. Sure. No. Those need to stay up and... Oh. Okay, so I need to stack them, then stab them, then bring them back up. No problem. Okay, they're stacked. Lots of unnecessary movement. Yeah, whatever. Just stab. Up. And put on head. Which required, I think, this position. Sure, that's good enough. Okay, done. Let's push it the other way. That sounds more convenient. Good. Now unstack, which can be done this way, I guess. I can do it... I can do this. Then that one I can just roll off. Okay, cool. Yes, that's fine. Good. So I would consider that basically a, this felt kind of like a tutorial puzzle. I had encountered the mechanics I had to use before. So I kind of knew how to do this stuff. And it wasn't too demanding on what exactly I needed to do with it. So this just gives me a chance to figure those out if I had not already figured them out in prior puzzles. But this game doesn't really do tutorial puzzles. Even the easiest early ones are... They don't really pull their punches very much. Alright. Cool, so that's a taste of what World 4 is going to be like. Let's explore a little bit, I guess. I see flowering bushes, flowering ground. It looked kind of like charred and volcanic from over there, but now that I'm here, it's actually lush and full of life. I guess those are just obstacles. It is awfully hard to navigate. How do I go anywhere? Am I required to solve that puzzle before I go up there? I am. I can't get into that position without going into the puzzle. That's kind of funny. What's this for? I guess it's probably just a puzzle element. Monument says... Every learned person would write a memoir in their final years of life. I don't know what these are... what all these messages are saying collectively. Okay, so that's going to be another zone. There is a ladder there. Okay. So it looks like that's World 5. Anything more to see here? That's World 3 back there. Okay, so this looks like a kind of small one. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 puzzles to do. Okay. That won't necessarily mean it'll be short, but not so many puzzles as previous worlds. Alright, see you next time for more World 4. Yeah, that was the end of that sentence. See you next time for more World 4.